Welcome to this session on how to change a routing in SAP. In this lesson, you'll learn how to update the sequence of operations, verify work centers, and assign material components to specific production steps using the standard SAP routing change transaction. These tasks play a critical role in ensuring accurate production processes, optimized material flows, and on-time manufacturing. We'll walk through how to access the routing using transaction CA02, enter the correct material and plant details, review the operation steps, and assign a component to a specific operation. You'll also learn the purpose of work centers, the logic behind operation sequencing, and how precise routing improves production scheduling and efficiency. Let's take a closer look at how a global company like Pepsi would use this in a real-world scenario. At Pepsi's manufacturing facilities around the world, product routings are carefully maintained to reflect real-life production processes. For example, in a bottling plant in Malaysia, the routing for a new bottle design includes operations for bottle molding, rinsing, filling, capping, labeling, and packing. Each of these steps is performed at a different work center, and each requires specific materials like caps or shrink wraps delivered at the right moment. A planner updating the routing may need to assign the shrink wrap component to the labeling step, ensuring it is staged only when needed. This minimizes clutter on the production line, prevents early use, and helps maintain just-in-time inventory practices. Similarly, an engineer at Pepsi's R&D facility in the US might adjust routings during a pilot run to test different packaging configurations. By updating operations and component allocations in SAP, the system mirrors the actual process, allowing for accurate tracking and analysis. Pepsi's global teams rely on routings to guide every production run, from regular batches to seasonal promotions. Accurate routing ensures components arrive at the right place, at the right time, and in the right quantity. Now reflect on your own production environment. Are your routings aligned with how work is actually performed on the shop floor? Do materials always arrive at the right operations? Could updating component assignments help reduce production delays or improve efficiency? Let's get started by learning how to change routings in SAP step by step. To begin, we'll navigate to the Change Routing screen within SAP. This function is used to update the sequence of operations and assign materials to specific steps in the production process, an essential part of maintaining accurate and efficient manufacturing workflows. Start from the SAP Easy Access screen. Now follow this path: logistics, production, master data, routings, routing, standard routings, change. This menu sequence will guide you to the section of SAP where routings can be edited and maintained for production use. Alternatively, if you prefer using a transaction code for quicker access, enter CA02 into the command field at the top of the screen and then press enter. Transaction CA02 is the standard SAP code for changing existing routings, allowing you to make modifications to how production processes are structured. Once the change routing initial screen appears, you'll need to input two key fields. First, in the material field, enter the material number. This identifies the product for which the routing will be changed. Next, in the plant field, enter the plant number, for example, 1000. This specifies the exact production location where the routing applies. Using the correct plant number ensures that any changes are made only within the appropriate manufacturing site. After entering both fields, press enter to proceed. Now that you've accessed the routing, the next step is to review the operations and identify the work centers assigned to each step. Each operation in the routing corresponds to a specific production activity, such as cutting, assembling, or packaging. Work centers represent the machines or labor groups where these operations physically take place. Reviewing the operation sequence gives you an understanding of how the product flows through the production process from start to finish. Take a few moments to ensure that each step is assigned to the correct work center. Proper sequencing and assignment are crucial for minimizing production delays and ensuring smooth handoffs between operations. Let's now move on to the next task, assigning a bill of materials BOM component to a specific operation. In this case, we will assign a component to the second operation. From the operation overview screen, locate and select the second operation from the list. With the operation selected, click the component allocation button. This opens the screen where you can manage how components are linked to specific production steps. You are now on the routing change material component overview screen. Look for the component you want to assign. Once located, highlight the corresponding row in the component field. Now click the new assignment button to begin linking the component to the correct operation activity. A dialog box labeled New Assignment will appear. In the operation activity field, enter the value 20. This number represents the operation activity you want the component to be linked to. In this case, operation activity 20. Click Continue to confirm your entry. Now verify that operation activity 20 is correctly displayed in the operation activity field for the selected component. This confirms that the system has correctly assigned the material to the appropriate production step. Once verified, click Save to confirm and store your changes. Assigning components to specific operations ensures that materials are delivered to the right work centers at the right time, streamlining workflows, reducing unnecessary handling, and improving overall production efficiency. After saving your changes, click the Exit button to return to the SAP Easy Access screen. And that's it. You've successfully modified a routing by assigning a BOM component to a specific operation, helping align material delivery with the actual production process. Well done! You've now completed this walkthrough on how to change a routing in SAP. You've learned how to access the change screen using transaction CA02, enter the material and plant, review operation sequences, and assign a BOM component to a specific production step. Routing changes may seem like a small task, but they have a big impact on manufacturing accuracy and efficiency. Properly assigning materials to the correct operations ensures that components are available exactly where and when they are needed, reducing handling time and improving workflow on the shop floor. Let's return to our Pepsi example. In a high-speed environment like a bottling plant, even small delays, such as delivering a cap too early or a label too late, can disrupt production. By updating routings and material assignments in SAP, Pepsi ensures that materials are staged at the correct work center, reducing waste, downtime, and unnecessary movement. This alignment between SAP and real-world processes is what makes production predictable, measurable, and scalable. Now take a moment to reflect on your own operations. Are there components in your processes that arrive too early or too late? Are all materials linked to the correct production steps? Could reviewing or updating routings help eliminate inefficiencies? With this knowledge, you're now ready to support better production planning and smarter resource allocation. Keep practicing and continue building confidence with each routing you refine.